प्रेम से बोलो जगदम्बे माता की very poor retired na everyone all who work this during the day raise your hand. You cook and clean, that's good, nice. Okay, Adi Shakti Jagadambe Mata ki okay, that's one a little bit more better. Okay. Sitaram to all of you again, and welcome to all of you on behalf of the Sri Harinarayan Mandir. We bless again to be in Mandir and to join in this satsang. Special word of welcome to Pandit Krishnaji, who will also address us tonight, who will make a very simple and meaningful contribution. So we do hope your stay will be very meaningful and very inspiring. You know, we're coming to the end of the Navraathri, no? Yes, we're coming to the end of the Navraathri period, and I don't know, we used to feel very sad when we're coming to the end of, and even Yajna, when we're coming, if we have 7 days or 5 days sessions, we always feel sad when these functions coming to an end. However, welcome to all of you again, and tonight our sponsors are Lalita Ji and Mike. Oh, Mike and Lalita and the entire family sponsor tonight's satsang. We want to thank them, compliment them, and may Jagadambe Mata richly protect, guide, and bless them. And to all those of you who sponsor throughout and will continue to sponsor until at the end of this Navraathri period. Shall we pray? Om Sri Ganeshwaraya Namah, Shri Lambodharaya Namah, Om Sri Ganeshaya Namo Namah, Om Shri Saraswate Namastobhyam Varde Bhavakamana Rupini Vidya Arambam Karikshami Sridharavavtu Mei Sada Shri Saraswate Namo Namah Shri Ramachandraya Namah Om Hang Hanumate Namah Om Namah Shivaya Namah Shri Jagat Janani Namo Namah Shri Guru Charan Kamle Bhyo Namo Namah Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. प्रेम से बोलो शारदा महारानी की जय. जय 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 हे वीणावाणी Hey Sharada Maharani ki Jai. Sharada is another name for Saraswati. So you must say Jai. Jai means victory. And may that victory come into our life. We want to be victorious, right? So you must always say Jai and say it loud whenever you sing it. Only Anand here said Jai, right? Maybe you said and I didn't hear you. However, yes. So we are in the seventh according to counting, but if you look at the Panchang, it actually is Ashmi. Ashmi Titi almost started since during today, but because they're counting it day for day, so they think it's 7, right? Sunday to Sunday 8, right? So they saying Saturday is 7. So we almost in Ashmi Titi. Some Monday will observe Ashmi Titi today, which is not wrong because we were ending off Monday, which is Vijayadakshmi. Right? Monday we are ending, yes. Monday is Vijayadakshmi. So actually it is the 7-day we're counting, but it's Ashmi Titi, fall on the 7th day in the Navraathri. And today is dedicated, this last 3 days or 3 and night is dedicated to who? Saraswati Mata. Right? Can I answer a little bit too, right? Yes, we can interact. So from tonight until Monday, we have the opportunity to worship Saraswati Mata or Sharada or Vani. Vani is another name. You hear? Jaya 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 Veena Vani. Right? We give it thanks and praise. Victory, all victory to Saraswati Mata. Now who sang that? The Devas. The Devatas, the Rishis and the Munis, they sat. Devi worship is an ancient worship. I should remind you that before. I don't want to stay long because I have to also allow Panditji to make his contribution. But Devi worship is an ancient worship. Blessed indeed we are. And if you notice, if I am here a couple nights, and I always say we are blessed, and of course we are blessed. We are indeed blessed. Because you know why? You know how many people really want to come, but they cannot come to satsang? And I want to seize this opportunity to welcome those who are at home and they join us on behalf of the Sri Harinarayan Mandir, and thank them also for allowing us to be a part of their life too. So there are many people who want to come, so we should always count our blessings and tell ourselves we are blessed to be in satsang, in Mandir, to observe this Navratri satsang or this Navratri period. Fasting is important, very, very important in our life. And therefore tonight is dedicated and onwards until at the end of the Navratri to Saraswati Ma. And Saraswati Ma plays a very important part in our lives, in every human being lives. And without Saraswati Ma, we cannot exist. Without Saraswati Ma, we will not able to really and truly differentiate which is good and which is bad. Quickly they said that Saraswati Ma vehicle is the swan. Why the swan? Anybody remember why? Because the swan is said to be the most clever of all birds, or the cleverest above all birds that we have. So Saraswati Ma used the swan, and the swan is of white. Kamala asana chora dema dekile me de vacuolavat. Ratiji just sang it. Since in my childhood days, like this young man, we were learning that bhajan. That the asana, the clothing of Saraswati Ma is white. I have never seen, they have other color, but always she is depicted in white. The swan that she sits on is white. The text that she holds is also white, and everything is white, white, white. Sweet. Sweet means white. Safed also means white too. Right? And it telling us that they said that the swan is so clever that if you mix water into milk the swan can separate that two. Anybody here can do that? Anybody here used to sell milk and have water in it? Yeah, you must add a little, right? Yeah, you must put a little. For many, many reasons, you have to put some, a little, right? Because you get a problem. You can harm the cow if the milk only run over, right? You don't know the media will look after cow, but I can tell you that. So they said if you mix water in milk, the swan, the vehicle, the board that Saraswati Ma uses and sits on, can separate it. What it really means? It really is telling us that we can become like the swan, that we can able to separate good and bad. We can able to differentiate. We can able to analyze. You know what? I am on the wrong track. Let me go on the right track. So they use milk and water there for us to understand. But it's not really milk and water. It's really mean that when we worship Saraswati Ma, we will be fully equipped. You know, we will be fully equipped to understand and to tell ourselves, instead of being kusang, let's be in satsang. Instead of doing wrong things, let's do the right thing. Instead of being the wrong type, set of company or type of company, let me associate with the right type of company. Instead of go to kusang, let's go to satsang. Show me your friend, I tell you who you are. That was an old saying while we were back home, right? Yes. Show me your friend, I tell you who you are. So if we keep, when Saraswati Ma bless us, we can able to choose our right company. You see? And that can only happen when we worship the Divine Mother, Saraswati. And how do we know that Saraswati Ma governs us and guides us? Om Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Buddhi Rupena Samstita Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Buddhi Rupena Samstita Namastasye 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 Namo Namah Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Buddhi Rupena Samstita Namaste, 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 we bow in salutation to that divine mother or to that divine Shakti who abides in all beings in the form of Buddhi. See? And when we pray, what we say? Vidya Buddhi Dayini. Dayini means give or grant. O Ma Saraswati, grant to us Vidya and Buddhi. If we bless with Buddhi, which is knowledge, and wisdom. Knowledge and wisdom is two different things altogether. Time does not permit tonight. But wisdom and knowledge is two different things altogether. But we ask for both at the same time. And if we bless with those two boons from Saraswati Ma, obviously we will never ever tread on the wrong path. Anytime we tread on the wrong path, knows that Saraswati Ma is totally absent from this being or from our being. Therefore, it is important for us to every single day in our life worship Saraswati Ma. Worship Saraswati Ma. Surrender to the feet of Saraswati Ma so that we will become pure in thought, in words, and in deeds. You see where the white coming from? Anytime when we look at the murti or the picture, it depicts Saraswati Ma in white. White signifies nothing else but pure. Milk is white, right? The white sari she wearing. Meaning that every time or any time or whoever worships Saraswati Ma will always think pure, will always live pure, and will practice purity to the highest extent in thought, in words, and in deeds. And that can only happen when Saraswati Ma governs us. When she governs this being, when she governs us, obviously we're not going to think negative. We're not going to do that which we're not supposed to do. but we'll try to live according to the dictates of our Vedic literature. You see, our Vedic texts, all our texts, teaches us how we must live, what we ought to do as human beings. And if we worship this divine or continue to worship this divine mother, we will have her protection. And that is all we want, because we are innocent. To err is human. Every day we make mistakes. For us not to make mistakes, we have to ask Saraswati Ma to continue to stay here constantly. So the simplest mantra is Om Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Buddhi Rupena Samstita Namastasyai 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 Namah. O Ma, guide me so that I will think right, I will speak the right thing, and I will do the right thing. If Saraswati Ma does not govern us, we will speak all things, every and anything that we want to speak out of context. You know, every day when we read with someone, we're supposed to make them happy and we smile. Yeah. Then if you allow anybody to smile when you read with them or when you meet with them, know that Saraswati Ma guide you or is guiding you. Yes, it is said that we're supposed to make everyone that we get into contact with every day smile. That is why as Hindus we say Sitaram to each other. May this divine spark which exists in this body and in your body become one. And if we understand that, then Saraswati Ma is guiding us and will continue to protect us. All skillful person, before I close, worship Saraswati Ma. All the musicians, they worship Saraswati Ma. All the singers, since we were small growing up, we were taught that you must worship Ganesh and Saraswati Ma if you want to become good, melodious, not like me. You see me throw the horse every day, right? But if you want to be melodious singer and you want to play the tabla and the drum and play the harmonium and all of that accurately, then if you want to have melodious voice like these girls, then worship Saraswati Ma. I challenge you and I'm telling you, try it and you will see. All the skillful individuals, they worship Saraswati Ma for her divine grace, blessings, and inspiration. So I leave this with you tonight, and I pray and ask that you continue to worship Saraswati Ma if you want to be successful and you want to achieve all that you so desirous. Because Saraswati Ma is depicted in the Padma Puran as the goddess of scholarship. You know, we're busy over here. This is a very busy country. The students, they'll never get time to even eat. Would you believe that? Sometimes they don't even get time to eat. But don't forget, Saraswati Ma is the goddess of scholarship. If you want 100, when you do your exam, and you want to get distinction, worship Saraswati Ma first. And she's also the goddess of speech. She is depicted in the Padma Puran as the goddess of speech, and she is the goddess of intelligence, and she is the goddess of scholarship. All that we want to achieve, all these things that we want to achieve, especially the younger generation, they're working tirelessly. Some nights they don't sleep because they want to achieve their degree. It can't happen easily so without the grace of Saraswati Ma. Having said so, let us do one verse of this bhajan, and I will ask Pandit Krishna to do his part. I came from an old school, so I like some of them old bhajan. Rati know it, Uma know it too. Jai Jai Shri Saraswati Mata.
Jai
बोलो सरस्वती माता की जय. Pandit ji is here and he will make his contribution. Immediately after that, we'll go into Aarti. Everybody, if everybody is okay and they are already sing, then we can go into Aarti. If not, after Pandit Krishna ji, if there is anyone leave out, we can have a bhajan. Oh yes, and we will have a bhajan before Aarti. Yes, come. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, we can take, yes. When you're done, you do your part.
प्रेम से बोलो आदि शक्ति माता की जय. Tonight, in continuation of my part of the pravachan, which is a very good, beautiful pravachan, he talks about from Saraswati Ma how we can be grateful in doing good with words, deeds, or action, and we will see. Hopefully tonight, I'll humbly attempt to explain a little of Navraathri. So tonight being, first and foremost, my behalf, the Sri Hari Narayan Mandir, we would like to welcome each and every one of you here tonight to the Vedic Puja that we had earlier by Pandit Mohanji, and to the Pravachan, and to those of you joining us on Facebook. We want to say thank you very much for your support, your contribution that you make. You become part and parcel of this Nau Devi Katha. So tonight being the seventh form of which is Nine Durga, it's worshipped as Ma Navraathri. And I'll humbly attempt this. It says that her name means one who does good. That ties into what Pandit was talking about being good. It's saying that she was a fearsome looking deity, a Devi, with a dark complexion who had 4 arms and 3 eyes. This Devi had the lightning from the necklace that she wears that shoots flame from her mouth, and we'll see why. Ma Navraathri is worshipped as a protector of Hindu in being faithful, one to be honored and feared in the left hand. She holds a spike and a dagger, both which she used to fight the forces of evil. And every day we see evil in our life. Every day we see evil in our society. Every day we see evil around us. And Panditji was talking about Ma Saraswati, that when we pray to her, we can be able to ward off these evil. Her right hand offers the protection from all fears that we possess in the world today. And sometimes we all want to do good, which is the hardest thing to do. But there was an author who says that there's only 2 things we can endeavor to do. It's that we either offer good to someone or we choose to wish them bad. And this Devi is telling us that no matter what someone does to you that causes hurt to others, it will never bring healing to you. And this Devi Pravachan is talking about, if we are doing bad to someone, rather than thinking of doing that bad, be a flower to them. As we know that this now, the 7th day, which is today, is saying that the color of this Devi is gray. And gray represents the balanced emotions. We all have emotions, and it keeps the person down to earth. And a couple of days ago when I was reading, we talked about humility. To make it simple, the color is appropriate for a Navraathri that makes you a better person. And if we look tonight, the goddess Navraathri, it is said that she is governed by the planet Shani, and the Devanagari, which is the name of her flower, it's the jasmine flower. The mantra for this Devi, it's Om Devi Kalratri Nama, everyone. Om Devi Kalratri Nama. Om Devi Kalratri Namaha. As the period of Durga Devi and Navraathri is here, we hear about Adi. Adi means all. So when we hear someone said, with all is given, if all is given, what's left? Nothing. But it comes with Shakti, it comes with a power. And if we need to move, or something need to move, it needs energy. And where do we get this energy from? The sun, the moon, the stars, the planet. And this Devi, praying to all these Devis every night, is where we get that energy from. And it was said, we either promise to help or we promise to harm. And this Devi is telling us that she's the one, you pray to this Devi, is saying that I am the one who controls all the evil things in the world. And anyone who wants to be evil, and you pray to me, I will ward off those evil. And it's very good, important that in these times of Navraathri, it's good to read the Chandipat, which I will humbly attempt one verse. But it's saying that Navami Homa is very, very important in this period of time, which is, and it's called the Chandi Homa. So Goddess Durga gives us a blessing, good health over victory, and remove the obstacle while these Homa is done. And Ma Devi is so good to all of us that she's a superior. And sometimes in life when we are struggling, we started alone. Some of us, we failed alone. Some of us, sometimes we cried alone. Some of us, we picked ourselves up alone. And what now? We will succeed alone because of the Shakti of that Ma Devi. Om Jayanti Mangala Kali Bhadrakali Kapalani Durga Shiva Kshamadatre Swaha Swada Namastute Swaha Swada Namastute. It's saying that in the 9 forms of the Mother Durga, it saying the Mangala, which is the auspiciousness, the Kali, the destroyer of the evil, the Bhadrakali, the controller of life and death, talks about the Kapalini, she wears the garland, and the Durga, just we talked about, the destroyer of hardship, the Shiva, who's auspicious. And as I'll join in this slope tonight, and we talk, it's coming from the Chandipat. The Chandipat, it's called the Durga Saptashtiti, and it was written from Markandeya, and it's saying that the Devi Sukta, when it's read or it's revered in Navratri time, it gives us force in our life. I'll humbly attempt this one. Jayatvam Devi Chamundi Jaya Bhutari Darini Jaya Sarvagati Devi Kalaratri Namastute Kalaratri Namastute. In the Chatipat, this sloka is telling us that, O Ma, you're a slayer of passion and anger. And these are some of the qualities that we all have sometimes, if not all the time. We give you our troubles that you can take them away from us, O Goddess, and you can give us that light from darkness, and we bow to you, Ma, over and over. Madhukaitava Vridavare Vidara Varade Nama Rupam Dehi Jayam Dehi Dehi Yashu Dehi Dibhu Jahi. My saying to you, O Ma, who defeated too much or too little, the giver of the blessing, give us your form, give us your victory, give us your welfare, and we can remove all hostility that comes in our life, because man life is governed by many, many things. And when she talks about being good to everyone we see, whether in words, deeds, or action. Hare Krishna Govinda Hare Murari. Everyone, Hare Krishna Govinda Hare Murari. Hare Krishna we give gratitude to Bhagavan Sri Krishna. People might say, why this Pandit is saying this. But Bhagavan Sri Krishna worshipped Ma Devi in his time of the battle. And that's why we sing and we give praises to Bhagavan Sri Krishna even in the time of Navraathri, because if he believes in Durga Ma, he's saying to us that we too should continue to worship Durga Ma. On this note, I want to say dhanyavad to all of you for attending Mandir today. And on my behalf, from the Sri Harinarayan Mandir, we want to say Divine Ma Durga blessing and be with all of you. And you will join with us, I think tomorrow morning at 9 in the Mandir. First Navraathri program continue. And once again, to the sponsors, we want to say thank you, Panditji, for doing a beautiful job with the puja. To all the singers and to all of you who have attended Mandir, I want to say dhanyavad. Prem se bolo Jagadambe Mata ki Jai.
We will have two bhajans, two bhajans, and then we move on to Aarti.
नारायणी जय जय दुर्गे जय जय अम्बे नमो नमः जय नारायणी जय जय दुर्गे जय जय अम्बे नमो नमः
join in our plea. Om Yani Kani Cha Papani Janmantar Kritani Cha Tani Tani Virakshante Prakshanaye Prade Prade.
Om Jai Ambe Gauri Maya Shama Gauri तुमको निश दिन जावत तुमको निश दिन जावत हरे ब्रह्मा ओम जय अम्बे गौरी
join in closing प्रार्थना join in closing प्रार्थना. We supplicate at the feet of that divine and universal mother. Give our praise and thanks to her. Om mantrahinam kriyahinam bhaktihinam janaranam yat pujitam maya deva paripuram nastame tvameva mata cha pita tvameva bandhuscha sakha त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव. नमो ज्योतिरूपा नमो विश्वमाता नमो जगत्कारण नमो विश्वदाता नमो ब्रह्म विद्या नमो वेदवाणी. सदा जय सदा जय सदा जय भवानी. सदा जय भवानी. ओम द्यौ शांति अंतरिक्षं शांति पृथ्वी शांति आपा शांति औषधय शांति वनस्पत्य शांति विश्वदेव शांति ब्रह्मा शांति सर्वं शांति. शांतिरेवा शांति सामा शांति रिद्धि. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरि ओम तत्सत्. We shall all bow. Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Dev Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. प्रेम से बोलो जगदम्बे माता की. बोलिए सरस्वती माता की. Take आरती पंच अमृत प्रसादम and please go upstairs for bhojan. Lalita and family prepare bhojan for all of you. Ensure that you partake before you leave. Jai Sri Ram. Jai Jagadambe Ma. Till we meet tomorrow again.